Hello! Hi, my name's JackSucksAtLife. This dancing little fella pops up. No! Flexibility. What's that about? Every even ever me. Let's get into the shop. So far, I've spent £5,000 on this YouTube channel. Now that is a problem, because in total, so far, this YouTube channel has earned back 25 quid. So when you've lost a load of money, the obvious thing to do is spend more money. So that's what I'll be doing in this video. I'll be attempting to save Jack Sucks at Espanol by purchasing YouTube ads to promote the channel. Will it work? Probably not. But Jack, what actually is Jack Sucks at Espanol? Well, my friend, Jack Sucks at Espanol is simply my videos translated into Spanish. Here's an example.
Banderas de memoria, edición, comentarios de YouTube. Este va a ser el dibujando banderas más difícil. Empezaremos con...
You get it? You get it? I'm in Spanish, the text's in Spanish, it's all Spanish. And the reason this channel costs so much money is because you have to pay professional voice actors and video editors to put all this together. Now when I first launched the channel, it did really well, 35,000 views in one day, but as you can see, that almost immediately disappeared, and now it's been stuck at about 2,000 to 3,000 views every single day. The oldest video on the channel has 97,000 views, whereas now just 2 months later, you can see that we're averaging about 9,000 views per video, which means a pretty big video where I talk about Mr. Beast giving me $100,000 has earned just £10.65, which is not great. And I think the reason the channel's not doing very well is kind of my fault, because when the channel launched, I told all of my subscribers to go subscribe to it. And guess what? All of my subscribers are English. So if we take a look at the analytics of this video and we go to the audience tab, you can see that 20% of the viewership comes from the United States, followed by United Kingdom, India, Canada, Australia. Basically, all 5 of those countries speak English, not Spanish. So because the only people that are subscribed to this channel are English, most of the 65,000 people have no interest in actually watching any of the videos, and those that do, don't watch the videos for very long. They click on it and they're like, haha, Jack's speaking Spanish. And then by 29 seconds in, 70% of them have completely left, to the point where there's only 2% of people watching by the end. And when the YouTube algorithm sees that, it thinks, wow, this video must be terrible, I'm not going to recommend it to anyone. So basically, we're screwed! But hey, you never know, maybe if I advertise to the correct people, it might make a difference, who knows. Let's create your ad. So what do we want to focus on? We want to drive video views and engagement with our channel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to specifically target Spanish-speaking countries in South America, where there's millions and millions of people that have no idea who I am presently, but they will hopefully be interested in the video. This probably will not help at all, and it'll just be very expensive, but we'll find out. So step 1 is to select which video we want to promote. So what should we go with? See, what I'm thinking is this was a video that I made for my geography channel where I tried to draw countries from memory. Now in this video, I did do a pretty terrible attempt at drawing the entirety of South America. It was really bad. It was a really bad attempt. But because of this, maybe the video would be somewhat relevant to a South American audience. And because I did such a terrible job, maybe many people will comment angrily, and that might drive some further engagement. But to make it a bit more relevant, I want to switch out India from the thumbnail, and I want to replace it with Brazil, which I know I actually speak Portuguese, but it's just quite a recognizable country in South America. So I don't have the original thumbnail file saved anymore, but I do have this one from another episode, so I need to get rid of the word drawing, and then replace it with dibujo, which is the Spanish equivalent. Then we get rid of the real outline of Canada, and replace it with the real outline of Brazil. Maybe we whack up the vibrance a little bit as well. Yeah, there we go. And now, simply for the purpose of the thumbnail, I need to actually attempt to draw Brazil. This is getting so complicated. Okay, that'll do, yeah. Oh, God, I need to do the flag as well. Okay, right, that'll do. Okay, say goodbye to my drawing of Canada. We replace it with Brazil, and yes, looking good. Maybe whack up the contrast a little bit. And add a little bit of a shadow to each one. Yeah, why not? Okay, there we go. Now, the Jack Sucks at Espanol admins did not change the word real, so I assume that the word real translates in Spanish both ways. Alright, let's change the thumbnail. Here we go. There it is. Nice. And click save. Lovely. Everyone wants to click on that great thumbnail. They're deliberately bad, okay? It's just what works on the geography channel. So I'm hoping it'll also work on the Spanish channel. Right, now that's done, we can finally go back to this. Okay, there it is. The thumbnail hasn't quite updated there, but it has updated down here. Enter a headline. I guess we want to keep the headline as just drawing countries from memory. Enter a description line. Oh, God. Maybe we should add play along. See, it's a bit of a gamble because I know no Spanish, so I don't know how well that actually translates. We'll go for it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna Another one? Can you beat me? Question mark. Sure. Let's try that. Oh, here we go. Where are your customers located? Well, I will tell you. I actually do not know which countries speak Spanish in South America. Obviously, we can also target Spain as well, but I just know that more people live down here. I've been completely stupid. Mexico has the most Spanish speakers, and Mexico are technically in North America as opposed to South America, which I've continuously referenced. Alright, Mexico, please. Here we go. Mexico. Haha. We'll go Mexico City. This is a real gamble. We've got estimated weekly performance here, but so between 200 and 500,000 impressions, which would then equate to about 4,000, 12,000 views. God, that is so low. And the cost per view would be about 1p per view, which that's okay, I suppose. What language do your customers speak? Here we go. I wonder if I can just set it to Spanish purely. Right, get rid of English. There we go. Oh, that's made a difference. That's actually helped. That's got us a few more views, which makes sense, actually. I wonder if we should just target Mexico as a whole. Yeah, that seems to help. And then we can also target Spain as well. Just the video might be a little bit more relatable to people specifically in Spain because of me being a European. So potentially their geography knowledge of countries might be similar to mine. And then apparently Colombia is the second biggest Spanish-speaking country, so we'll add them as well. Alright, next, here we go. Select age, gender, and parental status. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mimic my own analytics, which is about 80% male, so I guess we get rid of female, which seems really stupid to be excluding an entire gender like that, but I guess if we're mirroring our own analytics, it's the most efficient thing to do. And then we're also going to keep 18 to 34 and then get rid of everyone else, similar to my own analytics. Parental status, we will say not a parent. We'll aim for people that are a little bit younger. Estimated weekly performance is still just 8 to 19,000. 19,000 views in 1 week isn't really anything special, but hey, it's a start. You know, we can invest more, can't we? Right, do we want to reach people with specific interests? Yeah, we'll try. Do we have a geography section? There is a travel section, but neither of those are particularly right for me, so what about media and entertainment? No, they're not quite right either. Oh, this is tricky. I will just leave as broad as possible, I suppose. And now we click next again. Enter a daily budget. Okay, how much do we want to spend? So if I changed it to £100, what does that do? Oh, this is nicer. This is nice, yes. That suggests we could get about 120,000 views, which would be very nice. Select an end date, otherwise we will just lose all of our money in the world and have nothing left at all. Right, what we'll do is we'll just say, let's say 5 days from now. And do you know what I think I'm deciding? I'm going to set up 2 campaigns at once. I'm going to change this from 100 to £50, because seeing as I've got both geography content and non-geography content on this channel, it would be good to push both. And seeing as Mr. Beast has a pretty large Spanish channel, I should probably promote one of my Mr. Beast videos, shouldn't I? So we'll set up the second campaign afterwards. For now, I'm just going to click next. Oh, here it is. How your ad shows. Placed as a thumbnail next to related videos or on the homepage. Yeah, that sounds great, definitely. Locations, Mexico, Spain, and Colombia. Demographics, that all looks good. Daily budget is £50, set to run until 3rd of June. So it'll cost us about £250 on this campaign, and then hopefully £250 on the next one. Okay, next. Right, I need to now reactivate my account, apparently, which is now done. Account active, yay! So currently the campaign's pending. All ads go through a quick policy check. Okay, and it normally takes 1 working day. That's fine, Google. You do your thing. Oh, look, that's what the ad's gonna look like. That looks nice. I'd click on that. Yeah. And then this is who it's appealing to. I'm sure I've done loads of silly, stupid, inefficient things, but we're just giving it a go. We're gonna learn, alright? Now time for a new campaign. Here we go. So from the top, we want to drive video views and engagement to our channel. Right, this is the next video I'm gonna promote. This is a video I made where Mr. Beast gave me a bunch of money to dye my hair pink, and it's been nicely translated, as you can see. The voice acting's great, by the way. Shout out to Malcolm, who's the fella that does it all. And look, you can see that Mr. Beast's DM has been translated to Spanish nice and early and stuff, so hopefully this should appeal to a Spanish-speaking audience. Just in case you haven't seen what I look like with my pink hair, by the way.
Esto es tan...
Absolutely mad. Okay, this video, please. Yes, there it is. Would you dye your hair for $70,000? I understand that everybody would say yes to that, but I'm hoping it just encourages a click. There we go. And, oh, it's too many characters. Right, we'll change it to, would you do this for $70,000? I don't want to do a description line too. I can't think of anything else to say. Okay, thank you, Mr. Beast. We'll try that. Yes, gracias. So this is what our ad will look like, and this is what it looks like on desktop. That looks great. Really nice night catching, I think. Oh, what? We don't meet editorial guidelines. What's the problem? Repetitive punctuation or symbols like multiple exclamation marks. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, There you go then, see ya. Oh, whoa, what's wrong? Remove any non-standard or repetitive punctuation symbol. I just did. Is it these question marks? I'm sure that's gonna cause problems now. Let's try now. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it because I've got $70,000 twice? Maybe that's what it is. Right, we'll change it to, would you dye your hair pink? And we'll try that. Okay, next. Please, come on. Unacceptable spacing? What's going on? Right, we'll just have to request an exception and hope for the best. Okay, which countries? So, once again, we are going to add Mexico, Colombia, and we are also going to add Spain. And we can shove in a few more. Let's shove in USA, because there are lots of Spanish speakers in the USA, and we can get rid of English specifically and change it to specifically Spanish. I'm also going to throw in Venezuela, why not? And Argentina. There you go, fantastic. Once again, we're mimicking all of the same stats. There we go. Right, reach people with specific interests. So what I would love is if I could type in the word Mr. Beast Espanol, and my video could be put as an advertisement next to Mr. Beast Spanish channel videos. But it doesn't look like I'm able to do that, so I guess we'll just leave it as broad as possible. And now let's see how many impressions we could potentially get for our £50 a day. Estimated weekly performance, 2.6 million impressions, which goes to 61,000 maximum views, which isn't as good as the geography one, but we'll take it. Select an end date. Once again, we will do 3rd of June. Just a bit of an experiment. Dip our toes in, and we can continue this and spend a bit more money if it's seeming to be somewhat effective. Okay, there it is. Looking good. Lots of countries. We've got our description looking good. Our demographics. Yes, I'm happy with that. Alright, it's now officially pending. I'm terribly excited. Here's one last look at our YouTube analytics before the advertising budget has been dipped into. Hopefully, in a few days' time, we will see this number rising. And hopefully, we'll gain at least some subscribers too, because you can see we're gaining very few these days. Well, it has not been 5 days. It has not been 6 days. It has not been 1 week. It has been 3 weeks. Basically, I got a bit carried away and I spent even more money. And we have had some very interesting results. But first, I need to let you know about this. When we left off, I was waiting for my Mr. Beast video advert to be accepted. However, as you can see, even though it's been 3 weeks, the ads still cannot be ran. I thought they didn't like my Spanish upside down exclamation marks, but it turns out they didn't like the word Mr. Beast, and it actually makes a lot of sense. Basically, you can't advertise something that has Mr. Beast in the title because there are a lot of Mr. Beast related scams out there. The sort of thing like, click here and Mr. Beast will give you 1,000 Bitcoin, that sort of stuff. Now, obviously that is frustrating for me because the video that I was promoting was a legitimate collab that I did with Mr. Beast, but I understand why they've got that as a precaution. So I had to pick a different video and I didn't really have too many to choose from, but I went with this one, the video where I got an OG gold play button. Because the intro of the video is really sort of fast paced and it's showing off tons and tons of play buttons, so I thought hopefully that would get people's attention. So let's have a look at the video's analytics. You can see that I released it back in March, and it got to 10,000 views fairly quickly, and then it was gaining just about 100 views a day for quite a while, and then wait for it. Hey! Can you tell when my YouTube ads started? So we got just short of 19,000 views organically, and then my YouTube ads got me an extra 35,000 views. I will reveal how much that cost shortly, but first, let's see, did we actually gain that many subscribers? Well, let's take a look. We did. 84 people subscribed before it was an ad, and then a total of, 900 people. So we had about 800 new subscribers directly from the ad campaign, and we know that they're all Spanish speakers that will hopefully watch future videos. So that's actually pretty good, I guess. Providing it doesn't cost too much, which once again, I'll get to in a second. So the second ad campaign that I set up was for my Drawing Countries from Memory video, which you can see got to about 10,000 views naturally, and then our ad campaign shot it up to 47,000. So about the same number of views as the other one, but did we gain many subscribers? Let's take a look. It has increased once again, however, it hasn't increased as much. Even though we gained about the same amount of views, we only gained about 230 subscribers as opposed to 900 subscribers. So obviously the people that we were sending the ad to just weren't as interested in this, which I guess thinking about it, it makes sense because the OG gold play button video, that was a really big video. So perhaps that teaches us in future, maybe I should only be advertising my biggest projects. Anyway, out of interest, did we actually earn any more revenue? Let's take a look. And we did. You see, we earned £2.32 before any adverts were made, and then that went up to £15.59. So at least we've earned that back. And then on the other video, you can see it shot up to £9, which is actually less than the other one. There is a lot going on. So the question is, how much did it cost for this approximately 60,000 views, which earned me back about £30? Well, it cost £729. Oh, God. So we can see paying for ads, it gets us subscribers, it gets us views, but it costs so much money. Oh god. So it actually breaks it down here. 6,000 views cost £100. That is so much money, particularly when you consider that many of those 6,000 people might have only watched the first 10 seconds of the video, and probably less than 1% of them actually ended up subscribing to me. Heading on to the next day, 9,000 views, 152 quid, 9,000 views, 100 quid, 9,000 views, 100 quid, 9,000 views, 97 quid. So as a rough estimate, it's £10 for 1,000 views, isn't it? Now you can see that it went down here, but then it goes back up. That is because I started another ad campaign. Basically, this video was released to the Spanish channel, so I thought, why don't I start an advertising campaign right off the bat, like the same day this video is uploaded, and just see what that does. Now, I'd already spent 700 quid on this unsponsored video, so I decided to do a £10 a day ad campaign, just because all I wanted to do was give this video a bit of a helping hand, rather than just, like, explode it into everyone's faces. So the statistics for this video look quite a lot different. You can see this jump here that happened 9 hours in. That's when the ad campaign actually started being shared to people. And from then on, we just slowly trundled in like a nice consistent amount of views. Nothing crazy. The video ended up getting about 17,000 views, which is more than the previous video got, but in like less than half the amount of time. Now, what I will say was nice was all of the actual Spanish comments that I started receiving on the videos, such as Nicholas over here. According to Google Translate, he commented on my OG Gold Play Button video, "How weird. That button is a classic. One of the most beautiful XDDDDD. Thanks for the comment, Nicholas." And then I also got this comment from Red Dips. They said, "This video appeared to me as an advertisement, but you know what? I don't regret anything." So even though it was an ad, they enjoyed the video. How lovely. What I will say, which is slightly frustrating, I got a comment from Jose, and they said, "I subscribed to this channel about a month ago, and I see an ad for the channel." So that's a waste of money, because my adverts were being advertised to certain people that had already been subscribed, which was the whole reason I was advertising. Oh, God. But anyway, in the end, we spent just short of £1,000, and we got 80,000 views. So YouTube advertising is effective, it works, but it is just very, very expensive. So I really need to work out how to get more for my money. Oh, God. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you can think of a more effective ad campaign for the Spanish channel, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks, and I will see you later.